Welcome back. The Middle East business aviation industry is set to experience strong growth over the next 10 to 15 years through further business development, and many Middle Eastern carriers are expanding to cater to this growing market. Well, to discuss how airlines are moving into this sector, I earlier met with Mr. Wasdi Al-Adrissi, the CEO of Saudia Private Aviation. So welcome to the show today. It's a pleasure to get the chance to speak with you today.
Me too.
So tell us about Saudi Private Aviation. Since when has it been operational, and how many aircrafts are in use at the moment?
Yeah, really this, this company has been started actually under another name. We call it Special Flight Services, which is just only a department. And we decided we feel that there's a growth in the private aviation, so we decided to establish a new company under a new name. We call it Saudia Private Aviation, which is a subsidiary of Saudi Arabian Airlines. And we just started 1 year ago. We started with 6 aircraft, small aircraft, to meet the requirement for the business people for short distance, which is Hawker 400 XP. With the 6 aircraft, and then we add another 4 aircraft, Falcon 7X, the luxury, business jet right now in the market, and we have also, strategic planning. We call it 40-20-20,
right? Which
is 40 aircraft by 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, and also it's another meaning. It's 20 aircraft fleet management and 20 aircraft owned by Saudi Private Aviation. And also that we have a strategic plan to cover 3 chartered, fleet management, ground handling. We have 3 kinds of services we can provide for the private aviation, and also we have fractional private aviation fleet management, which is not full fleet management, but part of the fleet management. We also, that's around 28 aircraft.
Wow.
Yeah, right now.
So you saw quite a lucrative market. Yes. There. So, I mean, in terms of growth opportunities, what are you looking for in the next couple of years?
Yeah, as I mentioned that within a few years we'd like to be leading the market here in Middle East, so not only in Saudi Arabia. As I mentioned that we call it 40-20-20 for aircraft with 20 fleet management and 20 owned by Saudi, and we try to to cover all the segments for the customer. First of all, for distance, short distance, mid-side, and long distance. For that reason, as I mentioned, that we have 6 Hawker 400 for just only 2 to 3 hours, and now we are negotiating in MIBA to have 2 aircraft to cover the mid-size aircrafts,
yeah.
And we already have 4 aircraft for Falcon 7X that will cover 10 hours and more. Also, we have a plan within 2 years from now to own or to get any other association with some other company, with leasing or whatever.
Some sort of joint venture, possibly.
Joint venture with some other companies. We negotiate right now in MIBA to take a decision whether to go alone with this one, because we feel that for that covering the segment between 25 passenger to 40 passenger. This is the best market in the world for this segments. During this year, we increased to 270 customers.
So in terms of let's say, competition, because obviously a lot of these major airlines are actually going off towards business private aviation. In terms of competition, do you think the market might be quite flooded over the next couple of years?
Yeah. There's a study mentioned that there's a demand, and there's a study mentioned that if we reach 2020, it will be there are 1,300 aircrafts.
Wow.
In the market. Now it's around 450 for operating in Gulf area.
Yeah.
And we think that we wish that to get at least, if we can reach 10% of that market for ground handling, for fleet management, that you know, we are the national carrier.
Covering
So
everything,
that
basically, yeah.
could be covered, and I'm quite sure it's easy to cover it. Particularly, you know, we have a logistics support from Saudi Arabian Airlines.
So in terms of the region itself, can you give us any sort of predictions what might happen over the next sort of 5 years for this particular market, though, for the private aviation?
Private aviation, I think that it will be growth more than any other places.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, the government support, the budget of the government support, you know, this kind of business, because we are start growing to utilize our, you know, budgets and our revenue from the oil to establish and build the infrastructure in the Middle East, particularly I'm talking the Gulf area.
Of course.
And that spend money, and that means, you know, many companies to build that infrastructure, and that they mean, you know, they need private aviation. Probably most of the aircraft flying now for domestic and international, for international airlines airport.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for speaking with us today. It's been very kind of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Well, that's it from the business desk. You can write to us, though, at ib@city7tv.com. Up next, June Wrigley is back with the news.